everybody, how's it going? Welcome back. It's time for another live stream, and today, as you can already tell, we're just gonna play some NASCAR games today, because yesterday was the end of the 2024 season, with Joey Logano holding off the field to win his third Cup championship, becoming only the 10th driver to do so. And while there wasn't a 22 car back in my era of... Well, there was a 22 car, but not for Penske back in my era. We're going to take some drive around Phoenix, and we're going to drive around Phoenix a few times, is what I'm trying to say. Well, it'll probably end up being like a mix of whatever Penske car was driving and Ward Britton, since he was the 22 car, but again, he wasn't for... Roger Penske at the time. And I guess I do still have to remind you guys, because it's still kind of like a pinch me moment myself, that my birthday stream is coming up next week, for sure on Monday morning, as the plan. If not, probably the usual late afternoon, or early afternoon stuff, I should say. And then, the Tuesday, the actual birthday, at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, is the plan. As we are going to play whatever, either the gifts I got, or whatever good games I find on PlayStation Plus that day, because it's actually, as a bit of luck, the PlayStation Plus catalog releases its monthly games on my birthday. We won't know what games there'll be until Wednesday, so I'm gonna keep an eye out then, and let you guys know. Well, you guys will know by then. Or if I get a PlayStation gift card, I'll probably end up getting something like Sonic and Shadow Generations. Because that's the one game I've been looking forward to getting after seeing all the trailers for it. But yeah, in any case, like I said, we're going to switch it over to... we're going to start off, of course, with NASCAR Thunder 2003. Except this time we're going to be using the PlayStation 2 version. Oh, wait, of course. I forgot. Stuck on there. There we go. There we go. Alright, now let me get the audio. I'm probably going to end up getting copyright claimed, but whatever at this point. I keep tapping the singular button. There you go. Let me know if you guys think this is too loud or too quiet. So yeah, like I said, we're going to start off with Ryan Newman here in the 12 Altel Wireless Ford. Altel, Mobile One, Sony Ford. And we're going to race at the Checker Auto Parts 500. Just a simple 9 laps around the old layout of the track. Before we get started, we'll probably end up doing I'll show you like a practice session to show you some of the differences of 20 years ago. Well, technically 22 years ago. Let's go ahead and get out to practice. Go out the pit lane. There we go. So yeah, since this is the PS2 version, this doesn't have the the HD texture replacement that I have on the GameCube, and it doesn't have the alcoholic sponsors because of it. Let me just go ahead and get you around to the straight finish line. Ow! Oops. Well, we're going to be a little bit banged up. Actually, I kind of need the best view, so we're going to bring this down so I can see it clearly. There we go. There we go. Alright, so that's the start-finish line in 20 years ago. Let's just slowly go across what is turns 1 and 2, because... here is where the start-finish line... Well, actually, I think I may have gone a bit too far. I'd say, right around here. Well, I'm gonna make it a parking lot. There's nobody else here, Crew Chief. We're the only ones practicing. I'd say, right around here is the start-finish line. Today. Oh, sorry. A stupid wire. Another big difference is all this grass here, where it does not exist because the track Because in 2002, the track was still like also had a temporary road course for the sports car circuit. So that's why there's all this grass here. Now let's see how fast we can go in a normal lap. I do have assists on for this, for at least the first race, so I can get used to racing as we scrape the wall. There you go, bring it down low. And there we go, out of turn 4. This will probably end up being like a, half. Well, of course, it's the fastest we've been. We've only done a couple of laps, technically speaking. Come on, stupid. Why is this stupid wire doing this? I'm probably going to end up messing things up a lot. But again, since this is a NASCAR Thunder 2003, we got to take it to the... this wire probably doesn't have long left. We're going to take it up, as always, to the MRN pre-race show. Let's see how... Let's describe Phoenix in 2002.
For today's Checker Auto Parts 500K. What sets this track apart? Boy, it's beautiful here, right at the base of the Australia Mountains, and this is quite an interesting racetrack. First, it's known as the world's fastest one-mile oval. Add to that the fact that each corner is slightly different, and it all adds up to some great racing. After finishing second twice to Dale Earnhardt Jr. for the Busch Series Championship, Kenseth beat him out for Rookie of the Year in 2000. And he did it without qualifying well. Despite only 2 top 10 starting spots, he posted a 14th place points finish and a win and 11 top 10s. With over 25 seasons under his belt, Ricky Rudd is NASCAR's most experienced full-time driver. You know, that just goes to show you how much the money factor can come into play. Ricky's been the same old driver all this time. He had a hard couple of years getting things done when he was driving for his own underfinanced race team. Ryan Newman had his first career Winston Cup start here at Phoenix in 2000. And he surprised quite a few people by starting 10th. His finish wasn't all that good, but still everyone figured that it wouldn't be too long until you saw this kid full-time on the circuit.
Alright, here we go. You know what that means? There we go. I was wondering if it was going to show up, but here we go. We're underway at Phoenix. There we go. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to be racing around a little bit. Mostly at Phoenix, because of the end of the season. Oh, watch it, Tony. There you go, into turns 1 and 2. Oh, I think Johnny got loose a little bit there. And there I am racing like it's already, like it's a new format. Hey, DJ. So this is what it would be like if Phoenix was in the NASCAR Thunder 2002 career mode. Only 9 laps of... Oh no, I don't think like 9 laps. Probably like 15 laps of racing. Around, yeah, I would say around 15 laps of racing. There we go. Careful. So yeah, I picked the PS2 version of NASCAR Thunder because it's actually easier to what's the word? It's actually easier to run down pit road in the PS2 version, only because I don't want you guys suffering from garbled sound every time I have to make a pit stop. Hey, Jason. There we go. Side by side, make the pass. Right behind Sterling Marlin. Right behind the King. Two have become the greatest drivers of all time. Well, they're about to become with Jimmy Johnson here, who's leading the field. Battling side by side. There we go. Into the lead at 3. And we're out in front in Phoenix. Might not last long. We scraped the wall. Oh, caution! Caution is out. Someone has spun in turn 3. So let me go ahead. Oh, it's Bobby Hamilton. Oh, man, he almost flipped. But since he backed up, that caused the caution. Let me go ahead and shout you out, Jason, while we got time. Jason 666. There we go. Yeah, since we're running a 3% race, there is no running lap counter. Like, the race is not over. It only counts green flag laps. There you go, past the dog leg. Into turns 3 and 4. There we go. Holding strong with 2 laps to go. There we go. There we go. Heading out of turn 4. Time to start the final. Oop, dang it. Start the final lap. I'm doing well, Jason. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? Oh, somebody's blown an engine on the second to last lap. Wonder who's out of it. Well, I don't know if we'll be able to find out. We just gotta be careful we don't go too far inside. Unless, of course, he takes the access road. It looks like it's Jeremy Mayfield. Who is it? Yep, it's Jeremy Mayfield that blew his engine out of turn 4. We get the win in Phoenix. Thanks, Spotter. I'm doing well, Jason. How are you? Let's go ahead and do a burnout. Thanks, Jason. Dang it. Dang it. Better just head to victory lane while, before I wreck this car even more. Let's go to victory lane, why don't we? Get that NASCAR Cup Series hat. And an indeterminate soft drink. With the default racer model. I think the only model they scanned in was Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s, I believe, since he was the cover star. Well, hopefully I can entertain you for a bit, Jason. So yeah, we got the new, well, not the new, the EA Sports version of the road course at Phoenix. Because technically speaking, the only fantasy track in NASCAR Thunder 2003 was the Tiburon Speedway. I believe I showed you guys a while back. Well, I appreciate you stopping by regardless, Jason. So let me go bring it on over to Ward Burton, since he was the driver of the 22 back in 2002. We got extra, yeah, we got some extra paint schemes to unlock. We'll take his Caterpillar Dodge, the paint scheme he drove in the 2002 Daytona 500. But we'll go into the Phoenix Road Course with the Sandstorm 500K, they call it. Now, as a like an alternate, I guess, to say to all the lack of fantasy tracks, almost every NASCAR track in the game does have a variant, whether it's a night race or an infield road course, which is technically what we're going for here. We do drive a little bit into the infield, but as you see here, we actually get to drive on that past the dog leg they show. We always drive by. Let's get the intro started with, as always, Joe Moore, Barney Hall. Let's take a listen.
We're on the infield road course at the Phoenix International Raceway for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race. What should we look for today, Barney? This is already referred to as the world's fastest one-mile track. I can't wait to see what the infield course has in store for these guys. Look for a little bumping out there through the corners, but these guys got to take care of their cars too. That's the key. Ken Schrader has earned over 20 pole positions during his NASCAR career. Schrader's always been pretty good in qualifying, especially in the late 80s and early 90s. In 1993, he started 8 of 30 races from the front row, and when you're not working your way through traffic, a good finish is a lot easier. Kyle Petty started racing in the Winston Cup Series back in 1979 at the age of 19. You know, there's a lot of pressure on drivers in NASCAR, and you got to believe it's even heavier when your last name is Petty. So to come out and start banging fenders with these guys at age 19, you gotta admire that.
Alright, it's race time. On to the infield, and technically outfield, of Phoenix International Raceway. And we're underway. Oh dang, we just bulldozed into turn 2 there. Sorry, Jimmy. Now let's brake hard going into turn 4. Ah. Man, our car's already about to lose its hood. Go out of turn 6. There you go, out of turn 1. Down the long straightaway. Oop. Maybe it would help if I kept the map up. Oh. Banging fenders. There we go, off the final corner. We're slowly moving up through the field. There we go. Course got a couple seconds faster. 6 to go at Phoenix Road Course. Get on the inside into the top 10. Sorry, Mike. Past Ricky. Past Scott. Past Frank. No, Scott got past me. Ricky got past me. We were only able to hold off Frank Kimmel. Careful. Well, yeah, the damage is on. I have to be careful. I feel like any lap, the hood of the car is gonna fly off, and we'll get our yellow flag for the race. There you go. Past Ken Schrader. Now we're behind a lot of the Chevys. Oh boy, I gotta be careful. I have a feeling I'm gonna break the car apart if I keep bumping fenders halfway through. Okay, DJ. There we go, onto the back straightaway. Put on the brakes. Uh, Save it for now. Oh, a car blew its engine. I didn't even notice. Who's out? Ah, it's Jared. He's done. There we go. There goes the hood. If it came out earlier, then I would have probably made a pit stop. Now I just got to be careful not to blow the engine. Let's race to the yellow flag. Oh, sorry, Elliot. It's a battle between Jamie McMurray and Shauna Robinson. As we try to get past Robbie. Nope, we can't. There we go. 2 laps to go. Oh, I think somebody else wrecked anyway. Oh, it's probably because of Elliot. Dang it. May as well keep it going with 2 laps to go. And we're back underway. Alright. Oh no, it wasn't Elliot Sadler. We were gonna get a caution anyway, I guess. Because somebody wrecked on the back half of the racetrack. Let's see if we got enough momentum to get past Jamie, Shauna, and Robbie. Here comes Shauna on the inside. It doesn't look okay, Spotter, but there we go. Side by side with Robbie as we get into the final lap. There we go. Just gotta put on the draft. There we go. Can we get past Jamie? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Careful. Careful. Now all that's left is Shauna. Side by side. Make the pass. Lock the brakes. That's not good. Side by side. Gotta put the bumper on her. And there we go. We barely hold on. We're gonna win the Phoenix Road Course. We're gonna take a completely broken car to victory lane. Oh, careful. Oh yeah, definitely a close win. Did I just blow the engine? Oh no, we're good. Oh no, at least I didn't blow the engine. And let's do another donut. There we go. Alright, let's take that 22 Caterpillar Dodge to victory lane. I do love the generic clapping going on in the background. They all just clap in the same motion. Of course, they fixed that in Thunder 2004. And there we go. We get a new paint scheme for Warburton. This Wildlife Foundation Caterpillar Dodge. I think we'll hang around a little bit longer in Thunder 2003. Let's go ahead and save the data. We'll probably do a couple more of those lightning challenges. We've only done the wreck ones. Let's do the, Sure, DJ. Let's speak on that Daytona 500 by trying to recreate Ward Britton's Daytona 500 win.
Green flag is out. We're going back to it with now just 3 laps remaining in the Daytona 500. They're chasing Ward Burton into turn 1. Here comes Ward Burton onto the super stretch for the final time this afternoon. Elliott Sadler 2 car lengths behind him with Jeffrey Bodine in third. Then comes Kurt Busch, but it's Ward Burton in front in turn 3. This is for all the marbles in the Great American Race. Ward Burton brings the field back to turns 3 and 4. Elliott Sadler not close enough to mount the charge. Here comes Ward Burton looking for the checkered flag of the Daytona 500. In the 2001 Daytona 500, the number 22 Caterpillar team led the most laps, but didn't lead at the end of the race, and Michael Waltrip picked up the win. Well, in the 2002 Daytona 500, we were 475 miles into the race before we led a single lap. But the team that leads the last lap is the team that wins the race, and in the 2002 Daytona 500,
That's the basics of racing right there.
with 5 laps to go, NASCAR brought out the red flag to clean up debris on the racetrack. At the time, I was in second place, but the leader, Sterling Marlin, got out of his car and tried to repair some damage to his right front fender under the red flag. NASCAR penalized him and sent him to the back of the pack, leaving me with the lead. They gave us 2 warm-up laps under the yellow, and with just 3 to go, the green flag flew. I'm going to put you behind the wheel of the Daytona 500 winning Caterpillar Dodge and let you relive those last 3 laps. It's a dash to the finish for the biggest race of the year. Have a blast.
So yeah, that's the basics of racing there. The team that leads the last lap is the team that wins the race. Alright, 3 laps. Coming out of a caution. Got Elliott Sadler and Dale Jarrett right behind. 3 to go at Daytona. And in NASCAR Thunder 2004, albeit with a different team, we got to see the other side of the battle. I'll probably do that when we get to it. There you go, down the back straightaway. Go out of turn 4. Go 2 to go. Holding strong now with Dale Jarrett in second place. Uh oh. What button? Will probably be the circle. Yep. Go on board. I'm pretty sure it was. What button turns on the? Oh, it would probably. Oh, dang it! Ah, dang it! Dang it! Sorry! 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 I'm sorry! Luckily, the game didn't penalize me. Last lap at Daytona. We're gonna win this a lot easier than Ward Britton did in real life. I'm lucky I didn't get disqualified for reckless driving. How did I get away with that? Here we go, down the back straightaway. Look at that, we're now quite a bit of distance ahead of the rest of the field now, thanks to me. Alright, out of 3. And out of 4, we're going to complete the challenge. quite unceremoniously, we're gonna win the Daytona 500. There we go. Imagine if I did a 100% run of the Daytona 500 and I win it like that. We got Johnny Benson second place. Mike Martin third. Newman fourth. Busch fifth. Alright, let's see if we can see it from the game's replays. Here we go. Here we go. Up the wall. Bring it down. Hit Mike. Hit Jarrett. And there they go. Oh, what we got here? Oh, hey, Monster, how you doing? Thank you for the follow. Let me see. There we go. Oh, wait. Where would I? Oh, yeah, there we go. Let's see it from a different angle. There we go. It's a miracle NASCAR EA didn't disqualify me for reckless driving. Let me go ahead and shut you up, buddy. There we go. So we got Jamie McMurray as a driver and Jeff Purvis. Okay, now I think it's time we switch over to Thunder 2004 so we can see the other side of the battle. But first, yeah, I need to save so we can keep McMurray and Purvis. Let's go ahead, swap on over to the image where... Oh, there we go. I hope you're doing good too, Mazda. Thank you. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, we don't need a... Good. Alright. Alright. Swap it on over. There we go. We'll do the other side of that Daytona challenge, and then we'll go do Phoenix again. Thanks, Jeff Green and his Busch Series crew. I believe they won the 2002 Busch... I forgot who won the 2002 Busch Series championship. Now, this is what many consider to be the greatest NASCAR console game of all time. Mostly because it introduced what you saw the EA Sports bio, where it would take your save files from other EA Sports games of that year, and some from the 2005 games, and you could get rewards in other games depending on how high of a level you are. Oh wait, I just said we were going to do that lightning challenge. Because I already remember, yeah, oh no, I guess I didn't. Not in this profile, at least. So now we got the interview. We're going to take it over to Michael Waltrip, who's going to interview Elliott Sadler. Elliott Sadler stayed calm after starting the 2002 Daytona 500 in 41st place, and drafted his way to a second place finish. With one more lap, can you get around Ward Burton for the win?
Elliott, the Daytona 500 is the biggest race of the year. Last year, you started in the back and finished in the front. How'd you pull that off?
That's a pretty confusing thought, ain't it? Just being patient, staying in line all day, drafting with guys like you that I know that are going to the front, kind of just picking a line and staying in it. And you stay in that line, save your tires on the outside, and just kind of work your way forward. We missed a big wreck. That was a big part of it. Then we ended up being okay.
Now, obviously, if you could pull off a victory in the Daytona 500, it's huge. I know. What would it mean to you? When you think of the Daytona 500, what's that mean?
I think that's something that can definitely change your career.
Says the man that won it twice.
Home, and that's something that seemed like every time they introduce you, you are the such and such year Daytona 500 winner. And I know what it's done for your career and helped you with your confidence and all this on the speedway. It seemed like you've taken off since that. So it'll be a big win for you and your team. It's something that your team works all winter for. And it'd be great to be able to give that feeling back to them to come to victory lane, right?
That's exactly right. I like the way you said that. Listen, there's 2 laps to go. He's behind Burton. Let's see if we can get Elliott Sadler around Ward Burton to win the Daytona 500.
So if you remember from the 2003 NASCAR Thunder, Elliott Sadler drove for the Wood Brothers number 21 Ford. In this one, since they can't really go back and change drivers place by place, we're going to be in Elliott Sadler's new 38 M&M's Ford, driven by Robert Yates. And instead of two laps like Mikey said, we're actually running the final lap of the 500. Let's see if we can try to pass him cleanly. And of course, you can't change manufacturers. This was the first year that Roger Penske went with Dodges instead of Fords. Alright, let's see if we can build ourselves some momentum. Heading out of turn 4. Slingshot. Here we go. Ah, Ward put on the block. He got the win. Look at that, a 50-second Daytona 500. I know they can't keep track of the time of well before that. Actually, now that I think about it, I think something 2003 did. Maybe with our teammate, or now teammate, Dale Jarrett right behind, maybe we can get a little push. Side by side. Nope, we need Mark Martin's help. Side by side. There we go. I had to put the bumper on Ward. The only way I feel like we were going to catch up there. Side by side. There we go. We got it done this time. Oh, the volume. Oh, you had to turn it up. All right. Well, you better turn it down, Jason, because I'll turn up the game right now. There you go. That might be better. There you go. We got a new. I unlocked the next set of challenges. There we go. Thanks, Mazda. Yeah, I appreciate the autosave this time around. I think we'll do a different. Let's do a unique challenge before we go into Phoenix. Eye on the prize. Tony Stewart came from a lap down and secured the 2002 championship with an 18th place finish in Miami. Jump out in front of the leaders on the restart and get Tony's lap back by 2:27.
The 2002 championship came down to the season finale in Homestead. Tony Stewart had a slim lead in the points and needed to finish. Where'd you need to finish?
22nd.
Darn it, I meant to go through that whole thing and act like I knew what I was talking about. Needed to finish 22nd or better to pull it off. What were your feelings the week of that event, heading to Homestead? What were you thinking?
I have to admit, it was probably one of the most nerve-wracking weeks of my entire life. So much pressure had built up to winning the championship and to go into the final race to a track that we had typically always ran really, really well at. I was excited about going there, but at the same time knew that there were a lot of variables out of our control, so I was really nervous.
I thought it was crazy that people were pretty much giving it to you. They don't understand what it takes to finish 22nd. You can't have many things go wrong and finish 22nd in a Winston Cup race.
Yeah, if you would pit under a green flag and a yellow would come out and get a lap down, if you'd blow a motor, if you'd cut a tire, if you'd have someone have a wreck in front of you and get caught up in it, there's a lot of things that could happen that aren't in your control that could take you out of a 22nd place or better finish. So even though it was a track that was really good to us, it was a pretty nerve-wracking day.
Well, Tony did get a lap down that day. We're going to line you up on the inside of the leader and see if you can get that lap back. Let's get in the game.
Yeah, there weren't many challenges like this in Thunder 2003, which is why we're doing this one. And we're going on the old 2002 style of Homestead, the version you guys saw in NASCAR Dirt to Daytona. Except a lot more compact and not as wide open. Well, Spotted, we're not going for the win. We're going to just try to get a lap back. Sorry, Johnny. I've got a couple cars getting their laps back. Careful. Oh, no, I guess not. And there we go. We're safe. Technically, caution's out. Even though it says the chicken flag, technically the caution is the one that's out. You seem to count every day, DJ. You seem to do a lot of counting. Oh no, I blew it! Dang it! Oh well. Well, at least it just means that we gotta just do another lap. Oh no, they didn't say that the caution was out. There we go. Yeah, it got too low into the entry of 3 that time. At this time, more cars are going to get their lap back, so we actually had to race. Oh, I guess not. The only one that's technically still going to be racing is, Jerry Nadeau there. Oh, no, not Jerry Nadeau, that's Joe Nemechek. It would be Jerry Nadeau, but again, we're living in an alternate reality. Really hard to keep the car under control in Thunder 2004, I realized, without the assists.
That was awesome. So much for that challenge. That's the way to do it.
There we go, we got it done that time. Well, technically, Joe Nemechek got the win, that's why. So now we get the old, Homestead to drive on. Why don't we take a look at some of the veteran challenges? I know I keep saying I'll switch it over, but I couldn't resist. Let's try another unique challenge. That would be... I passed it. Where'd it go? This one, spin cycle. Dale Jarrett overcame a spin on lap 11 in the 2002 Michigan race for his 30th career win. Starting 11th, stay on the lead lap after a spin in turn 4, and make it to 32nd within 3 laps.
A lot's been made about the importance of starting up front, but you took starting in the back to a new level at Michigan this past year, spinning early in the going, remaining on the lead lap. What do you think was up ahead of you after that?
Well, I figured after I didn't hit the inside wall that I was going to have a chance anyway. My car was so loose at the start, it just got away from me. And I thought this is going to be a day that we're just going to have to be patient and see what happens, adjust the car. And it took about 3 pit stops to get it adjusted, and then I knew that we had a chance because of how good the car was.
Was it loose all day on new tires, or did you get it fixed after the start?
Actually, it got to the point that I got a little bit tight, and we had to come back because that kind of spooks you a little bit whenever you spin out. So I got it to the point of being too tight, and then we came back and got it freed up on new tires, which made it really good on a long run.
Dale spins in the early going, gets to pit road, gets out, and stays on the lead lap. That's your challenge. Can you do the same? Get in the game.
Alright, so we're going to try to recreate some of Dale Jarrett's luck in the Michigan 400. This is another unique challenge that wasn't in, like, NASCAR Thunder 2003. Alright, here we go. We're gonna spin out. Here we go. Ah! Ow! Hey, 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 hey! Ow! Hey! It's at least easy to stay on the lead lap. Let's go pit. So we got a little bit of time. How have you guys been doing today? Hope you all are doing well. There we go. Bring it in. Mm. There we go. Right side tires. Bring it around to the other side. Well, as long as you, to me, as long as you just exist, that's good enough for me. Seems like there was a mistake on the right front tire, but it doesn't matter. We were the only one coming in anyway. Alright, here we go. So now we need to get 11 spots in 3 laps. There we go. There we go. Inside of Burton and Kevin LePage. There we go, up to 41st. Remember, we need to get to 32nd by the end of lap 18. There we go, right behind Sterling Marlin. Yeah, in today's world, that would be a weird slogan. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Almost got loose again. That was a weird slogan back in early 2000s. Today, we probably wouldn't make that slogan. I think they stopped using it in the 2010s. But it's mostly because of the famous UPS brown trucks that go around the United States. Alright, we got Mike Bliss ahead of us. Let's see if we can make the pass on him. Oop, darn it, that's not what I need. Welcome back, DJ. Bit of bumping. Oh, come on. Can we get 3 more spots? Alright. Pass Brett. Pass Coy. Oh, can we get it? Can we get it? Ah, no! Ashton Lewis finishes a half second ahead. Well, 300th of a second ahead. That means we gotta try again. Alright, get ready. We're gonna spin again. Ah! Ow! No! Mike! You made me blow my engine! No! Dang it! Alright, I'll hit the gas! Ah! Oh, 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 ow, Jamie! Get to the grass, get to the grass. It doesn't matter. We're gonna pit and go to last place anyway. There we go. Cross the line. Alright, let's go pit again. Let's do something real quick. There we go. There we go. Let's actually tighten the car up a little bit. There you go. We'll turn it. We'll add a turn of wedge, make it a little bit tighter, make it so it's easier to control and less likely it'll spin out. There we go. Bring it around to the other side. There we go. A lot smoother 15.5-second pit stop. Again, not that it makes a difference. In 43rd, out 43rd. Nothing we can do about that one. Now let's try that 3-lap dash again. Alright, there's Nemechek right in front of us. There we go. There you go, we got the speed back. Side by side with Nemechek. There we go. Past him to get out of last place. Past LePage. Past Kyle Petty. Terry Labonte. Brett Bodine. Side by side with Mark Martin. Right behind Ward Britton. There we go. Past Ricky Rudd. Past Mike Bliss. Greg Biffle and Ward Britton. There you go. This was a lot easier this time. I guess I just needed to add a turn of wedge. There we go. Up to 32nd. Side by side with Rusty Wallace. Oh, put the bumper on Johnny Benson. He's not happy with that. There's our teammate Elliott Sadler. Side by side with Kenny Wallace. Any position we gain now is a bonus. There's Jeff Green. Oh, wait, no, that's Jeff Purvis, sorry. Ashton Lewis, Tina Gordon. Oh, right behind Jimmy Johnson. Now it turns into Mike Bliss. Sorry, Jimmy. Sorry, Jimmy. Just sent Jimmy and Mike Bliss, Scott Wimmer all the way to the back. And there we go. 20th place. You bet it was. Thanks, guys. Which means we get the 1992 Cup Series champion Alan Kulwicki as a fantasy driver, or as a legend driver. There we go. Let's go ahead and save. Now we can go to Phoenix. Nice. Now, medium difficulty. Let's be the legend Alan Kulwicki. Who won the 1992 championship. I'm pretty sure we'd have to. Oh yeah, we still have to win the race on medium difficulty to unlock the road course again. So no real change. This is one of the big selling points of NASCAR 2004, the Grudges and Alliances feature, where if you try to pass drivers cleanly and share your draft with them, which was another new feature, they become your friends on the track, which makes passing and racing them a whole lot easier. But if you just want to bump everybody, spin them out of the way, they'll hate you, and they may even try to wreck you back if you're not careful. But it's time again to do the usual. Let's bring it on to the MRN pre-race show with Joe Moore and Barney Hall.
Joe Moore and Barney Hall from the beautiful Arizona desert at the 1 Mile Phoenix International Raceway for today's Checker Auto Parts 500K. What sets this track apart? Phoenix does make for some interesting racing because no two turns are the same. It's a wide track and pretty fast. Some even call it the world's fastest 1 mile oval. We should get our share of some exciting action out there on the track today. Rusty Wallace is one of those drivers who always seems to be running up front. He's had an incredible run of success in winning races and finishing in the top 10 in points. Add to that a solid qualifying program, and it's no big surprise that Rusty is one of NASCAR's winningest drivers. After finishing second twice to Dale Earnhardt Jr. for the Busch Series Championship, Kenseth beat him out for Rookie of the Year in 2000. And he did it without qualifying well. Despite only 2 top 10 starting spots, he posted a 14th place points finish and a win and 11 top 10s.
Alright. We got the Penske guys on the front row. Let's get it started. And I was right, 5% was 15 laps. Let's go a little bit longer this time. Driving a modified version of the Underbird. Oop! Dang it. Already bumping into Jeff Burton. I might be able to show you what I mean. Because now he's our rival. If I keep bumping into him, he's going to get even more upset. So I got to try to find a way to avoid him. Okay. So it looks like he's only slightly mad. We just got to keep avoiding the 99 car. Go side by side. Make the pass on Robbie Gordon. Sorry, Bobby. And now I'm not surprised that he's upset. Sorry, Ricky. Yeah, that got him upset. There you go. Into the top 10. At least we won't have to worry about making pit stops here. There we go. We finally passed somebody cleanly. We got Kurt Busch leading the field. Make the pass on Rusty. There we go. Pass on Mikey. There we go. Side by side with Jared. There we go. Pass Mark Martin. We're passing these guys nice and clean, which will give us a little... Which would... If I was playing a season mode or a career mode, that would actually benefit you in the long run. Because unless you stay behind these guys for a long time, it's going to take forever to become friends with them. But if you're constantly clean passing them, then you're going to build up that alliance. Build up Kurt Busch's alliance a little bit as we're about to reach halfway at Phoenix. Or you know what, we'll just bump and run him. Bump and running is also a good strategy. Into first place we go. Halfway through the Checker Auto Parts 500. Past the dog leg. Go out of turn 4. Leading our second lap. Half a second ahead of Kurt Busch. There we go. Try to keep the focus going. There we go. Got a little bit more of a gap on Kurt. There we go, into turns 3 and 4, coming up on 5 laps to go. Yeah, it looks like we've got a little bit of a bumper problem. I guess with these new models of the car at the time, this actually did bump up the speed. Because here we are at 26.5 seconds. Ryan Newman just moved into second place over Kurt Busch. As we are coming up on 4 laps to go. Well, I hope you get it back soon, DJ. Ah, put the bumper on the right side of the wall. Here comes Ryan Newman. Well, I guess not as bad as I thought. Yeah, because we are second up on the field. Got 3 to go. Oh, somebody blew their engine. They're done. Whoever it is, he's done for the day. There we go. I think that's... I can't tell who that was. That might be Mike Skinner, but I can't tell. That was a bit too far away. No, heading into the final lap. Oh, it's Jeff Green. He's done for the day. As we head into the final lap at the Checker Auto Parts 500. Looks like Newman got a little bit more time, but looks like we're going to be able to take the win with relative ease. I was going to say relatively easy. Just mix up my words again. There we go. We got the win. Now let's celebrate in Alan Kowicki fashion. Same thing. Oh, dang it. As long as I stop bumping the wall there. Let's take what he called a Polish victory lap. Which is just going around the track backwards. Let's just try to ease into the accelerator. Because this is where I believe Alan Kowicki got his first win in the Cup Series in like 1990. Either 90 or 91, I forget. Wait, no, I think it was 90 or 91. No, it would have to be 90. 1990. There we go. There you go, that's our Polish victory lap. Let's do a burnout. If I could stop hitting the wall, that'd be great. There we go. Now let's go into the improved victory lane. And since it's a legend driver, they had to use the generic faces. Go ahead and take your time, DJ. And then you see one of the new features of Thunder 2004. You actually get a detailed trophy to celebrate your victory. Yeah, I did get Jeff Burton a little bit more mad. But there we go. Of course, we get the Phoenix Road Course. There we go. There we go. Alright, now I did promise I'd show this off in another NASCAR stream. Will be former Champ Car driver Christian Fittipaldi, who only raced one season in the NASCAR Cup Series. I like this 2003 Cheerios. I wish they put in the Yu-Gi-Oh Cheerios Dodge. But I think licensing was just a major issue Plus, I think they would have had to negotiate a deal with Konami. Like I said, I wanted to show this off in another stream, and I think now I should have the opportunity, right? Yep. We're actually going back in a way to how they used to run the Daytona 500. We're going to the actual beach of Daytona Beach, Florida. Go. Load it up. You can hear the seagulls. Welcome to Daytona Beach. A recreation, I believe, of what EA thought or believed how the original NASCAR stock cars ran back in the 1950s. Well, no, I wouldn't say 1950s. I would say like the 1940s. So once again, we got to take it over to Joe Moore and Barney Hall to give us a little bit of history about the Daytona Beach Speedway.
The NASCAR Winston Cup Series returns today to the sandy beach of Daytona, Florida, site of the original Daytona 500. Can you believe it, Barney? This ought to be one interesting race to see the new technology on the same old beach.
Well, I can't see how sand can possibly be good for these finely tuned engines, but we're sure going to have some fun finding out what happens. This is going to be one exciting race.
Mike Skinner has had some great success in one of NASCAR's other circuits.
He certainly was impressive driving trucks in 1995. He earned 10 poles and won the championship that year. Then he followed it up with a third-place finish the following year before moving on to Winston Cup.
Johnny Benson won the Busch Series championship in 1995.
That championship was sandwiched between two Rookie of the Year awards. He won the Busch Series award in 1994, followed up his championship with Winston Cup rookie honors in 96.
It's race time, and even though it's not exactly the Daytona we've come to know, I still gotta play it. By the way, hi Ezra, how you doing today, buddy? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Ooh, almost hit the wall there. Alright, so lap 1 done at Daytona Beach. Like I said, this is how the 1940s of NASCAR ran the original Daytona 500 before Daytona International Speedway was built in 1958, I believe. Oh, we already got a caution, and it wasn't caused by us. Let's race to the line. Oh no, physical therapy? Well, I hope you're feeling alright. I'm sorry you've been in a lot of pain and I hadn't mentioned anything about it. I hope you recover soon. Well, I hope you had a good weekend too, my friend. There you go, we're still racing to the line. Up to... Whoa, 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 whoa! Dang it. Sorry, Bobby. Sorry, Bobby! Alright. Let's see what caused our first caution of the race. Looks like we got a spin from Terry Labonte. Oh no, it was Casey Mears. Moving just a little bit out of line and therefore holding up the entire inside of the track. Well, not the entire inside. There wasn't that much there. It was only like a few cars. There we go. I believe here's the top 10 right now. We got Tony first, Mark Martin second, Kurt Busch third, Bobby fourth, us in fifth. And there goes the rest of the top 10. Oh yeah, since we're at 5% races, there's no, just like the 3% races, only green flags lap. Only green flag laps count. Alright, 10 to go at the Daytona 500. Like I said, you know what? Maybe I'll make that a stretch goal for my birthday subathon. If I somehow get $500 or 100 subs, 100 Twitch subs, which, as unlikely as that sounds, I still have to put it out there. I'll do a full distance race in the future on the Daytona 500. There you go. Scraping the cars with Bobby Lamani. Now there's only Mark Martin for the lead in his Pfizer Ford. There we go. Put up the draft. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh man, Mark's mad. Mark's mad. I gotta keep him behind me. Or at least have somebody else pass him so I can stay in front of him. Because if I keep getting Mark angrier and angrier, he's gonna ram head first into me. As a show of revenge. Oh, careful, lock the brakes. Side by side with Mark. Uh-oh. Man, I always seem to have trouble how to judge those steel walls there. There we go. Let's cool him down a little bit. Make sure he's not a heated rival. And let's try cooling him down so he doesn't block us anymore. There you go. At this rate, he'll not be so intensely angry, and he won't constantly want to block me. Oh, somebody blew their engine. Somebody's done for the day. Oh, sorry, Mike. Well, we're not going to get a 2-point clean pass bonus. Ah, come on! I know the Cheerios doesn't want to see a beat-up car. There you go, down the long front straightaway. Oop, sorry, Mike. Ah, he's angry at me again. Oh no, I thought it was a blown engine, but I guess it's just somebody got loose, and somebody in last place got loose and couldn't really... He didn't really spin, though, so we can't give it a yellow flag. Thank you, DJ. We have to have, like, double brake points here at the corners, since they're pinched in, kind of like Martinsville. Yeah, we got 6 laps to go. Calm down Mike a little bit again, so we don't have him blocking us. Oh, we keep scraping that inside wall there. But at least this time we cleanly passed him. And at least now he's no longer our rival. Going down the smoothed out sandy beaches of Daytona. There we go. It looks like that's Ricky Craven that was the one that got loose and fell all the way out. Something happened, but apparently it didn't cause enough to do enough to cause the caution. There you go. Cleanly put him a lap down. Ah, come on. Now, in real life, Christian Fittipaldi, the nephew of Indy 500 champion Emerson Fittipaldi, he did decent enough in the Indy/Champ Car series. He only got a couple of wins, but of course wanted to try his luck in NASCAR, much like his, I would say, competitor Tony Stewart did, who Tony Stewart also ran Indy cars back in the late 90s, mid to late 90s. Oh, Sorry, Mike. Well, at least he didn't get angry after that bump. So we got 4 to go. Hold on. I need to stretch out again. There we go. Oh, stupid. Every time it disconnects, it's crazy. Which is why you will rarely see me with a clean car in a NASCAR Thunder game. Maybe if I had a steering wheel, it would be better. But it's hard to say. Alright. Let's see if we can use Tony Stewart to help push us up to the front. There we go. Back on the sandy beaches, about a half second behind Mike, but we're too far away to make any drafting progress. Ah, dang it. You're right, Ezra. Look at that. This hood's gonna fly off soon, I know it. At least, no, we're still too, yep, there it goes, I knew it. Well, at least this is limited damage, so we could actually have somewhat of a hood again. But we're gonna have a 1-lap dash to the finish. But at least now we got some drafting help. And we got close enough to draft at least. Side by side on the back straightaway. I have a feeling I blew somebody's tire, losing my hood. Oh, whoa, 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 careful. Oh, held on. All right. We're going to have the lead heading into the final lap of the race, which is a huge advantage. And yeah, there it is. You see, the hood fell off. Luckily, thanks to the, oh yeah, see, look. I saw somebody's, tires go. Oh, who do we got? We got a little bit of time. Who do we got? Thank you for the hydrate, Ezra. Alright, so, yeah, no pit stop. These are the 5 fastest laps of the race. We were faster by almost 0.2 of a second. Alright, here we go. 1 lap to go. There we go. White flag. Last lap at Daytona. Put on the brakes. I forgot to mention that, yeah, Christian Fittipaldi, I believe, was the first Brazilian driver in the NASCAR Winston Cup Series. To my knowledge. There we go. One more time. There we go. Better entry and better exit. We win the Daytona Beach 500. Let's go celebrate. We're just gonna do some burnouts on the beach. There you go. There we go. Let's do a little bit of a stop. And let's burn out on the beach. There we go. Ooh, nice couple of donuts. Sandy donuts. There we go. Alright, now let's go to victory lane with Christian Fittipaldi. But as you can now tell, there's a lot more variety with the victory lane celebrations. Because look, I think that's actually Christian Fittipaldi's face this time. Instead of using a generic head. And of course the trophy girl looks different. The victory lane looks different. There's actual cheering in the crowd now, not just the same clapping motion. And there's our check for $157,000. Our giant novelty check. And there's a trophy we get for winning the Daytona Beach 500. And of course we won in veteran difficulties, so that means we get a new paint scheme. We get Fittipaldi's Berry Burst Cheerios. I think we'll spend a little bit more time with the fantasy tracks. Oh, I'm now a level 3 EA Sports gamer. I'm a real gamer now. Let's go medium. We'll switch the driver up. We'll go with... No, not him. We'll go with... Kevin Harvick here. We'll be driving his Budweiser Shootout Chevy for the GM Goodwrench car. And we'll go for the next fantasy track. We'll go with Devil's Canyon out in Arizona. Go, let's load up the track. Let's go ahead and start. And once again for Joe Moore, Barney Hall. Give us the pre-race, please.
MRN welcomes you to the Tumbleweed 300, live from the Devil's Canyon Speedway in sunny Mesa, Arizona. Barney, it's not every day you see these cars racing through caves.
Well, you know, that's true, Joe, but these NASCAR drivers know how to adapt to tough racing conditions. They live for a challenge like this, and I expect to see some serious racing.
2002 was supposedly an off-season for Jeff Gordon, with 3 wins and a 4th-place points finish.
You know, that just goes to show you what's expected out of this team. With 3 wins and 19 top 10s, there are a lot of teams that would not mind having Gordon's off year.
In 2002, it seemed that Harvick suffered through the sophomore slump that we always hear about.
With only 1 win and a 21st finish in the points, it was a down year. But you have to believe that Richard Childress' race team, especially one with Goodwrench on the hood, is going to find his championship form sooner or later.
Dale Jarrett was part of one of the tightest point battles in NASCAR history in 1997. He ended up finishing second to Jeff Gordon.
And he didn't finish second by much, only 14 points, and Mark Martin wasn't too far behind either. Those last couple of races in a season are pretty exciting when a championship is on the line.
And here comes the flyover. The Blue Angels. The engines roar. We're going to save the rolling start this time. Don't want to tire you guys out with it. We got the sophomores, Jimmy Johnson and Ryan Newman. And in the front row, and we are underway at Devil's Canyon. Go into turn 1. But yeah, as you see, it's a little bit of everything that makes NASCAR Thunder 2004 the greatest NASCAR console game so far. I mean, I'm still waiting on word on what the NASCAR 25 will end up being. Hopefully with iRacing at the helm, we'll actually get a competently made NASCAR game for a change. But it's the small touches that make Thunder 2004 the greatest NASCAR console game of all time. It's the fantasy tracks. It's the paint schemes. It's the deepest career mode in console history. Nothing topped this. Well, except maybe, I guess I would say Dirt to Daytona came close. But, even then... Oh, sorry, Jeremy. Yeah, it's textbook to just bump somebody. Sorry, Christian. Kenny Wallace to my right. Sorry, Kenny. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow it down. I mean, you would never see this ever. You'd never see actual NASCAR drivers drive through a cave because it'd be hard to see. It'd be hard to spot. There you go. The rock formation is the start-finish line. But one of the other changes too is that little that pylon there. All the pylons are actually accurate to whatever lap and where your drivers are, and depending on the top 10. Like, hopefully we'll be making that pylon. Alright, we got Nadu and Mikey in front of us. Sorry, Jerry. We'll have to wait another lap to show you what I mean when we put our car in the top 10. But yeah, let's look at the top 10 here. Oh, I can't really show off much of it. There you go, it's a little bit better. There you see the 12 car is in 8th. The 21 of Ricky Rudd was in 9th. And Jeff Gordon was in 10th. Now let's go past another lap because I'm pretty sure we're going to make the top 10 here. Jeff Gordon on our right. You're right. Sorry, Ricky. Through the caves. There we go. Try to get past. No, we can't get past Jeff Gordon, but this will also be a good example to show you what I mean by the updated pylon. It's a new lap, so all the numbers are going to be updated. Look. See, look at that. Now it says that the number 3 car is in 8th. We got Gordon in 9th and us in 10th. That is again a small detail that is absolutely appreciated. And it does make me wish that NASCAR Thunder 2004 was able to make it to the GameCube instead of being canceled. And unfortunately, I can't seem to find on YouTube any footage of the GameCube version of 2004. Which is why the NASCAR series skipped a year on the GameCube. It went from 2003 to 2005. Oop. Sorry, Ryan. There we go. On the inside. There we go. Sorry, Mike. Oh yes, and also the not really much known about feature back then because of internet back in the day, but this was the first NASCAR console game where you could race online with people from around the country and even around the globe if they happen to have NASCAR Thunder 2004. Let's see if we can get the win at Devil's Canyon. There you go, into the top 5 with Kevin Harvick. Oh, sorry, Bill. Yeah, sorry, Bill. At least he's only slightly angry at me. Oh, somebody blew an engine. It's Ashton Lewis. Let's see if we're going to get a caution out of this. No, I think you probably just pull in. Yeah, there we go. No caution. Nobody's going to wreck out, thankfully. As we got 2 laps to go. We got Alan Kowicki in first, Jimmy Johnson in second, Bobby Labonte in third. Well, I guess now I can just say Bobby because this 2002 was the final year for Bobby Hamilton, I believe. At least in the NASCAR Cup Series. The series didn't go down to his Craftsman truck team. Sorry, Alan. That puts Jimmy Johnson in the lead. And I think now, as I've noticed more on YouTube, with the new visual style of, say, what I'm using, the PS2 emulator, if you have like a subscription to Microsoft Office and able to use a Excel spreadsheet, you can technically add a texture pack now to NASCAR Thunder 2004. Unfortunately, I don't have a subscription, so I can't change the textures on it. But it's awesome that now technology has come so way that we can actually do this now. That we can edit game files like that. As by the way, we're about to enter the cave for the final time. He's off into the corner. There we go, off the final corner. We're gonna win the Tumbleweed 300. And the cleanest car we've gotten in here. We only finished 4/10 of a second ahead of Bobby. Let's go to victory lane. And look, it's actually Kevin Harvick, not a generic model. And there's the trophy we get for winning the Tumbleweed 300. We get a giant plastic cactus. Yay! So now we get Kevin Harvick's 2002 paint scheme, primary paint scheme. There we go, stretch out a little bit. There you go, save the bio, let's save everything. And then we'll hop on over to NASCAR 2005 for the PS2. Sorry about my stupid controller wire again. Go ahead and swap it on over. Sure, why not? There we go. NASCAR 2005, chase for the cup. Alright, there we go. Alright, load it up. There we go. Let's meet some of the drivers.
EA Sports. It's in the game. If it's in the game, EA Sports. It's in the game. It's in the game. EA Sports. It's in the game.
NASCAR 2005, chase for the cup.
So yeah. In 2004, I don't know why it's just gonna keep shaking around like that. But we'll go ahead and start a new game since technically, again, we're on a new console. One of the new features is the new remade career mode, Fight to the Top, which is where we're gonna start at here. It's nighttime in New York City. And we're just going home from work, I suppose. You look down for some reason as you carry a magazine that shows the covers. Well, that shows a picture of Ryan Newman. But look who just happens to pull up next to you. Hey, that guy looks familiar. Wait a minute. Is that Ryan Newman? And he's challenging us to a race. Well, we can't deny that. You know what? Hold on. I think it's because of something I had to do with the visual settings. Hold on. Would it be under? Yeah. Let's see. Would it be? Yeah, there we go. Oh, nope, that went. Wasn't there? No. Oh, here we go. Would it be this? Yep, there we go. Sorry about that. Alright, now we can actually race. Instead of having to deal with just dealing with a shaky gameplay. We have to deal with the default racing controls first, which is X to accelerate, square to brake. And this is only just a one-lap race around New York City, driving for the first time in production cars. Well, first and only time, actually, that you get to drive around in something other than a stock car. There we go, past the George Washington Bridge, into Chinatown. There we go, past, whoop, whoop, wrong button, wrong button. Well, we had a little bit of a bump, but we still won the race. It's supposed to be very easy because you can't access the rest of the game until you beat this one-lap race. Hey, it's Ryan Newman calling us. Thanks, Ryan. So yeah, the big change for the career mode is that for the first time ever in an EA game, you fight to the top. You go from rags to riches. You start in the Featherlight Modified series and work your way up to the Nextel Cup series. I'm just going to start it off just to show it off in case you guys haven't seen me race in there before. You have to have a 3-letter name in order to... Nope. Have it. You have to have a 3-letter name in order to show off, in order to actually run a career mode. There we go. Team speed? No, we need a... Oh, nope, I had to... That means I had to start it over again. There you go, Speed Demons. I always find that to be a cool name, I don't know why. There you go, you can... For the first time ever, you can customize your driver to have him look however you want. Well, not however you want, but within the confines of the game. They didn't have the detailed creation that you would see in something like Madden or NCAA football. Now, a negative about this game is that for the career mode, you have to make sure you are happy with your settings. Otherwise, you're never going to be happy, and you're never going to, you're not allowed to change it. Well, I guess let's just go with veteran. So this is your driver hub. Thanks, Ace. We'll do a quick race in the career mode to start it off. It's fine, DJ. Or prestige points, which is the name of the game. We're going to go to one of the new fantasy tracks, Red Ball Speed Raceway, not to be confused with Red Bull Raceway. It's a short fantasy track meant to look like the old Memphis Speedway, which is what I think is the closest representation to this track. We'll just start in last place. Oh, I forgot I needed to switch up the controls. We'll do it in the main menu. Again, this is just for me to show it off. So you start from the bottom, and you go driving all the way up to the Nextel Cup. There we go. Now there's already like a change you can see from the share draft mechanic, because now instead of just activating it whenever you want, you have to wait until you get the draft to oh, there you go. Let's click on the left thumbstick. You gotta wait for the meter to build up before you can use it. Let me see if I can stay behind a car long enough so I can show you. Or at least get close enough to a car. There, you saw that a little bit. It started to build. There we go. There you see, it's starting to build up. And you see this new Intimidator meter building up. I'll show you what that means later. But yeah, there you see. You have to wait until the meter fills up before you can activate your Share Draft or Intimidator feature.